Hey guys, welcome to Mishi Blue Tarot. Welcome to my channel. This is Neelam, and I am so sorry I did not post for the past 5 days. Was a little caught up, and just couldn't make time. So one request to all my subscribers: keep me in your prayers, please. I probably this is the first time that I feel that I really need guidance, which is why I'm back today for all of you because I know that you too need it. And yes, so here we are. So today the question that I'm looking at is something that I haven't done like in a while, long time. So we're going to be looking at what's next in your connection. Like for example, if you're in a relationship, if you're with someone, if you're seeing someone, totally okay. As long as you have somebody in mind. This reading is not for singles. So this is basically what's next in your connection. What's coming forward? What are your person's intentions? If we pick up, so I've kept like I have 3 piles for you here today. So you can probably pause the video and select the stone you're attracted to the most. So pile 1 is this labradorite flower. Pile 2 is this rose quartz rock. Oops. And pile number 3 is this small amethyst cluster. Okay, so you can pause, think of your situation, meditate over your situation, and go ahead and pick your piles. Alright, so we'll begin with the labradorite first. I hope you guys have picked your piles, and I've just picked up 2 cards, and I'll be picking up more cards to see whatever I get as messages for all of you here. So we shall see whatever we pick up or whatever comes through, I will tell you. All right. So here's the labradorite. Let's see what's next in your connection. Okay. Okay. The Fool, which is in between. So I'm using the in between tarot, and this basically talks about the space in between 2 cards. All right. It's a beautiful deck. Dreams coming true. Okay. What's next in your connection here? So pile 1, here what I see, it involves a bit of a risk taking here. I think from both the sides. It's not only you or only your person, it's from both the sides. I think both of you are afraid. Because it's like, okay, you both have. So I'll tell you the spot where you are at probably. So I think both of you are like here. There's a distance in between, and you both need to take the plunge. And both of you have your fears and you're scared, okay, to jump or to take that step forward. Now, what's next is whether you are able to take that step or not. Okay, so here I feel that this is a guidance from the universe that if you take that plunge, your dreams will come true. And see, if you're meant to be heartbroken, because usually people are scared that, yes, you might land up breaking your heart. That's the biggest thing that people are scared of. So if that is the fear, then you have to go through it. Because see, sometimes you're guided to do certain things because there is something ahead for you. And that is the only path that you can take, which is precisely what's happening here. Between the Fool and the Magician, I see that, till you don't take that step, because you've manifested this whole procedure for yourself. Now, if you don't take that step, then how are things going to happen? All right? Which is why I feel that the universe is knitting up something for you. If you look at this dreams coming true card, see, probably you've dreamt of certain things, you visualized certain things, but it is not happening. Okay, and you're worried about that thing, that why is it not happening? Okay, so it's not happening because you're not doing it. There is something that you need to do, okay, which is lacking here. And if you do that, then probably this dream of yours will come true. Okay, and if not this dream, then wherever you're supposed to be, you will get there. Okay, wherever you're supposed to be, you'll get there. So pretty much I'm seeing that it's your connection is moving towards a point where you have to take a risk. Both of you have to take a risk. I don't think this is only one person. Both of you have to take a risk, and what the universe wants to tell you is that this risk is important. If you want progression, then this risk is important. Simple. Okay? You also might have to leave something behind, which could be a reason why you are so bothered or why probably you're feeling scared. Okay, it is a risk. If you see this card, it's like the eyes are blindfolded. So obviously, you will have to jump into it without thinking too much. So now it's totally up to you if you want to, because you will be presented with a choice very soon. Okay, I think probably in the next 9-10 days, something significant you'll see. You will understand that you're getting there, or you'll understand what I'm saying. Okay, let me pick one more card. Where is your connection moving? Crown chakra. This is 7. Wow. Okay. And let's see some. Honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. Your connection is headed towards some kind of confession, okay, and also something to do with understanding. I feel that you're already there. Whoever's chosen this pile, you're already there of understanding that there are certain things you both will have to tell each other to arrive to a conclusion or to reach a certain place. And which is why I'm saying this is because you both are at the same point of your life, I feel. Both at the same place of trying to figure out where to take this, how to proceed, what to do next. Because here I'm seeing that you both feel a very strong connection with each other. But the problem is that there are certain unfinished businesses here and there which have to be dealt with before you take a step forward. Okay? So here's what it is. Like, I mean, this is what is headed next. I think it's some sort of a realization, some conversation, and a moment of risk-taking decision. See, it's a decision for sure. I told you, whatever I've told you, you can rewind and listen to it, because it's like any decision in life is never easy. It's never easy because you are actually, every decision has an impact. Okay, and impact is not always positive. And most of the decisions have a 40% negative impact, 60% positive impact. Sometimes you reach a point where it is going to be hugely negative and very less of it is going to be positive. But how much of that positivity matters to you is what you need to decide about. All right? So, pretty much I see this is where it is headed. Okay? It's leading to some sort of an awakening, something that you will understand. It's a very deep connection here, which I can see. Let's see a little more. Or probably, let me see what is the advice for you here. Because we know now where is this moving, okay? Now let's see what's the advice. What should you do? Like, I mean, is there any guidance that Spirit has for you? Let's see any guidance from the higher realms. Let's just keep it open. Need not be Spirit, because I don't know who believes in what, whoever's watching this. So let's just see what the cards have to say. Ten of Cups. Eight of Wands. The Tower. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. This is like a straightforward message for you guys. Okay. So guys, the thing is, sometimes you have to break hearts. Sometimes for your own happiness, you have to speak up. And which is what is happening here. See, think of your happiness first, communicate what you feel. It might lead to some breakup, it might lead to some shakeup, but that's a new beginning. Every tower brings in a new beginning, every ending brings in a new beginning. And I understand that the ending part of it is scary. I do get it. Because, look, the thing is, as a reader, it is very easy for me to tell you that, please go ahead and end this. Even in my personal consultations, I've said this to a lot of my clients that, you have to put an end to this. But I know how difficult it is. But what, it is what it is. So I have to say it. So here also I'm picking up the same thing. It is difficult. You have to say it. You both, in fact, have to say things to each other and come to a conclusion which will lead to a stable new beginning in this whole dynamic of this connection. So you will decide where is this moving, okay? Because I said risk taking, a decision impending, clarity. Things have to be said clearly, transparently. You have to think of your happiness. And if you follow this, okay, this is headed towards a decision and moving towards stability. But there are certain things that you have to do. So I hope this reading makes sense to you. Okay, guys, so this is what I have for pile 1. I hope this helps, okay? And let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. Private readings are open, so you can reach out to me. And I will see you soon with more readings. Take care and talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right. Let's move to pile 2. Reading today is quite interesting, okay? So here's the Rose Quartz Rock, whoever chose this. So we'll be looking at what's next in your connection. Okay, I'll be picking up more cards. I've just picked 2 cards from 2 decks just to see what exactly is the theme. And then I will have other cards that I pick up from other decks. I've taken them out, all right? So let's see. Just relax. It can be triggering, but please understand it's important for you, which is why I'm doing this reading. Okay, so let's see what's next in your connection, all right? Giving and receiving. This is almost 6 of Pentacles. The World and the Fool. Okay, interesting. What goes around comes around. I think this is a karmic relationship if you're into. This is here for balance, which is what this card is also giving me a vibe. 6 of Pentacles. So where is this headed at? I think completion of sorts. Completion towards completion of something. Either if, okay, so depends on the situation that you are at right now. So for example, if you're going through a very turbulent period in the connection, it's moving towards ending of that turbulence and a beginning of new things, okay? You will find some sort of light at the end of the tunnel. Your connection is moving towards a bit of stability. I wouldn't say full stability, but a bit of stability, because you both have gone through the grind, like a lot of misunderstandings, confusions, things that didn't make sense. You both couldn't understand each other. But now I think it's reached one point where, okay, there's one thing that is for sure. Like, that's the spot. I think you have a helping hand. This is you who has a helping hand, or maybe you're very connected to your higher self, which is guiding you very strongly here. I also feel that there is more to come. Like, this connection is definitely not over. It's not reaching huge stability. Like, it's not an Ace of Pentacles, which we saw in pile 1. So it's a back and forth. So one part of it done. So one lesson done. I think there are 6 lessons here in this connection, at least. If not 6, then definitely 4. There are 4 lessons, not 6. 4 lessons related to crown, throat, solar plexus, and the heart chakra. Okay? And I think you guys have reached the lesson which is completed around the throat chakra, which is basically, I think, if you've said mean things to each other, that cycle will stop. And it'll end with the heart chakra. Basically, you both will awaken each other. I feel. So right now it's reached that space. So from the throat, it's going to move. I think you've crossed the solar plexus. I think now it's going to move towards the crown chakra, which is basically enlightenment and understanding the importance of this connection. So that is where you're headed at in this connection. Okay. Let's see what else do we pick up here. Where is this connection moving, or what's next in this connection here? Look at this. I told you. Oh my god. I told you it's about the crown. This is moving towards clarity, understanding where and why would this connection take place. I think that's where you are at. Both is related to the crown chakra if you see the color. All right. I think both of you have reached a common ground of understanding that you both connected on similar circumstances. Okay, similar situations, similar things. Two people do attract each other in the similar situation. Like, for example, if you're going through a certain kind of a struggle and this person that you've attracted, that person is also going through a certain kind of a struggle, then you both get pulled because you both will help each other get different perspectives, different ideas to understand yourself much better. Okay, so here I am seeing that your mind is going to open up. You would know this connection is not over, but the turbulence is also not over. Let me tell you, because enlightenment in spiritual connections is not simple. It takes a while. So grounding part of it has happened. Now I think you both, whatever you triggered each other in terms of saying things and stuff, that will stop. Now you guys will move towards a better understanding, a better sense of clarity about, okay, this connection is here, this is the reason why. All of that is going to happen here. And I guess you guys will become a little more patient with each other. Patience is one very important thing over here in this connection, is what I'm picking up. All right. So now that we know where is this moving, let me just see what is the advice for you here. Okay, because it's important. Since you're watching this, so it's important for you to know that what are the things that you need to keep in your mind when you are moving ahead in this connection. So I had the Five of Wands fall out. Let's see. What is the advice to you? The Empress. Six of Cups. Three of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. Patience. If this is a woman watching, then definitely you're an impatient woman. I'm so sorry. Okay. I am seeing that you got to be in the energy of a feminine, divine feminine who's absolutely patient, who is not worried about the outcome if you really want this connection to work. Because you both are soulmates from a lifetime and you guys have connected again spiritually, because there are a lot of things that you guys need to understand about each other, because there's a very deep bond here. Okay, and it's a work. It's a slow process. It'll grow gradually. You, I mean, don't have to be in a rush is what I'm seeing. I see right now, if this is a feminine watching, then please focus on your own well-being. As I said, this is not, and I don't know why I'm being forced to reiterate this, this is not going anywhere. Okay, the connection is intact. But yes, it is full of turbulence. Whatever was there initially, it's going to be lesser than that. But yes, there are going to be some verbal exchange of words which might hurt each other. There is going to be a little bit of uncertainty, but you're being asked to be patient. Okay, because it's all happening for your highest good, and it's all happening to balance the scales of karma. Okay, it is important. You will notice it, you will see it. I mean, I don't have to say it, you'll understand why I'm saying this. Okay. Alright, so that's what I have for you. Pile 2, let me know in the comments if this reading resonated. Quite a deep one. I think even the pile 1 was similar. So let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Private readings are open, so you can reach out to me. And I shall see you soon with more readings. Take care. Bye-bye. Alright. So let's move to pile number 3, the amethyst. Whoever chose the amethyst. So I've picked up 2 cards to know just the theme. Where is your connection moving? And we'll pick more cards to see whatever comes out. We'll be open. Let's see what comes through. Okay? Embrace. $21. This is the World card. Okay, 3 of coins and 4 of coins. Okay. This is the 3 of pentacles moving towards 4. Okay, honestly, over here, I'm sorry. One person is very open, heart chakra very open, the others is shut. So I see work. You both are healing each other. Okay, honestly, first thing that I pick up over here is that there is a massive awakening happening in this connection. Both of you are enlightening each other, or maybe pushing each other to understand aspects or areas of your life which you probably never explored. So one thing, pile 3, this connection is not going anywhere. Okay, it's here. You both cannot do without each other. It's a very strong connection. Okay. But I see there are a couple of external factors. So this card is giving me a very authoritative vibe somehow. Okay, one of you in this connection, I think this is the divine masculine here, has this tendency of power, like having power over things, having control over things. One of you. And I think both of you are like in your own element, all right? I see majorly in the feminine energy, she's very open. She's enlightening, or probably she's pushing this person to understand that you can't hold on to things. You got to be open. Just look at the opposite. I mean, these 2 cards are quite opposite to each other. So I think that is going on here. One wants to control things and the other one wants to release things. Now I'm picking up one more thing over here. This person could be very money minded. I think maybe your person, not money minded, has certain goals, ambitions, mission, wants to achieve it, and that is what they're very attached to. And I think you coming into this person's life, you're actually triggering this person to understand the art of detachment in every way. And for you could have been probably really attached to your love life. And you're learning the art of releasing, that you cannot control who's going to come and go from your life. You cannot. Okay, which is what you both are learning over here. Now, I'm also seeing that where is this moving? This is moving towards a sense of understanding that putting an end to things is not a solution. That's what is happening here. You both are understanding this energy. Let's see what else. This is moving towards stability because I don't see that both of you want to release each other. But yeah, I think one of you here is very open. Let me see a little more. Where is this connection moving, universe? Guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. Okay, I have too much of earth, as above, so below kind of a thing. I think the cycles of the moon and the sun are also driving this connection somehow. Like, you'll see with every full moon cycle or something, there will be changes in this connection. Somehow, I feel. Forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, compassion. Yes, heart chakra and crown chakra cards. So, pretty much, I think the universe is. I think the universe is bringing this connection together. There's a lot of healing happening in this situation. I think both of you are doing that for each other. One is learning to let go, the other one is also learning forgiveness. I think both of you are learning forgiveness, letting go, compassion, heart, opening up, if you understand what I mean. And you both are guiding each other. So, okay, firstly, this connection is not going anywhere. But the other thing is, I mean, I'm assured. Why am I assuring this thing over and over again? Is because there are a lot of things that you both learn from each other. Okay, and I'm seeing that in a certain way, the cycles of the moon. There's a lot of universe involvement over here somehow, and I feel somebody's heart chakra is to crack open in this connection. Okay, and the connection will be this way itself till it doesn't open up. All right, now let me see what is the guidance for you here. Pile number 3. What should you do? 5 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Justice, 5 of Pentacles, and 5 of Cups. God. Okay. Stop running away from something. You're running away from something. And this is precisely why this connection is here. Stop running away from something. I don't know what that is. It's some sort of a communication which will put an end to a particular situation. I'm seeing that, yes, it might cause a lot of grief and stuff. So the advice to you here is that stop delaying the whole thing. The more you delay, the more difficult it will become. Something that is related to this connection. You could also be ruled by the past a lot. I'm seeing that you think that, okay, the past will repeat itself. If I do this again, I'll be blah, 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 hurt, etc., etc. But no, I think there is something that needs to come to an end. A particular relationship or toxicity of some sort, but something has to end, which is why this connection is beating around the bush. Like the kind of outcome you want, it's like, I can just imagine a mosquito, like, run, like roaming around you till you just like snap. You get it? So that's what I'm picking up. So let me know in the comments, guys, if this reading resonated. That's what I have for you. Okay, so please let me know if this resonated, and private readings are open, so you can reach out to me, and I will see you soon with more readings. Okay, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys. And I hope you guys have a great day ahead whenever you're watching this. And please remember me in your prayers. I need it. I actually do. Okay, take care. Bye.